How we're playing Batman. Nice. Right. Yeah, I'm restarting the game because I don't...
Is Commissioner Gordon here yet?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover.
Okay,
Got here just before
patient
you did.
handover, blah blah blah. This bit of the game takes so long. This is the one bit of the game I don't like, the intro that you can't skip and you have to go through. Also in audio options, I'm just going to turn this to like halfway because I think it's pretty loud. So music down, dialogue. Oh, here. Okay. That should be okay, but can someone in the chat let me know how this sounds? Because I don't have, I can't hear my actual stream, so I don't know whether it's balanced or not. I know it probably definitely wasn't in the beginning, but it could be now.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my
Oh, thanks for the host, Tyra. It's really helpful, man. Oh, come on. Like, you can't even run in this bit, you just have to go at exactly the pace it wants you to go. I feel like this is a really weird time to tell you how to zoom. Like, there is nothing I need to zoom in on here at all.
Much more personal.
Got a red light. Multiple prohibited items.
I like how they like assume it's Joker, even though they have a man just covered in metal.
Let you sneak in with your bats.
I don't even think he needs to sneak in a weapon. Look at the... This is the thing I understand. Like, I don't understand about Batman, and it's always a massive plot hole. Why does he have those big ass spikes on his thing? Those are gonna hurt someone. If he punches someone in the face, he could split their face open, or worse, cut their throat. It's just like really, really not friendly or safe at all. Obviously, he's not meant to be friendly, he's meant to be intimidating. But it's not safe.
Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Keep behind. Okay, it's clear.
Joker would be a lot less scary if he had a red nose in this game. He'd just look like a homeless man. I can imagine him being in the drunk tank and like sitting there like just spouting gibberish. I'm gonna turn this down a bit more because it's still pretty loud, in my opinion. So yeah. Steve, can you still hear this, or Francis, or anyone?
The state of the wiring in these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up.
Check your prisoner, Officer Bowles.
Whatever, just be quick.
This bit is, like, I really do not like this bit of the game. It's long as hell.
Condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last
Francis,
2
the only
hours.
reason I had to ask again is because my PlayStation has different sound levels. So my PC is a lot louder than my PlayStation is, or it was anyway. No, that's alright. The way you said it, I thought you were like, it sounds fine! And like you were angry at it, and I was just like, sorry. But yeah, no, so my what's it called? Yeah, because my PlayStation is on like, I've worked out how loud I need my PlayStation to be. And I've got the Elgato set at that. But every time I do this, I have to like change settings. And climbing up this area is also a bit of a pain in the ass because I like yesterday or the other day when I restarted playing this, I was trying to climb, like go all the way up like you do in the mission where you got to trace the Officer Bowles or whatever it is. And I just forgot what I was doing and got halfway up there and then couldn't find where I was meant to be going, couldn't find the prompt to like shoot up, so I was... The design for Croc in these games is amazing. This is what he's meant to look like. Suicide Squad, the design for Croc was awful. I really didn't like the design of Suicide Squad, it was ridiculous. It was just the dude in a hoodie with a bit of scales on him. He's meant to be like this, a behemoth, like terrifying.
Won't stop me from killing
He just
you,
isn't in the Suicide Squad game.
Eat your bones.
That reminds me, I really need to get me some new shoes.
Okay, move up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a lot of streams where I just switch games mid-stream. It's just Levi, dude, how are you, man?
Great night for a
I haven't seen you in ages. I've spoken to you in ages.
The night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't
I
you
know.
think it's a little bit funny how a pirate
I took
guy
just over
falls
2
under
months
the
off
mighty
because
moon?
I couldn't sort out my internet, so I had to
I told you to stay quiet.
yeah, because I couldn't get my internet sorted out.
You really
I,
should learn to keep that fat mouth of
Was
yours
stuck
shut.
like
It'll get you
not
into
being able to stream.
trouble.
Going
Tell
massively
me
good, man. I'm
You've never
doing
let me catch you
amazingly.
this easily.
I'm really
What are
loving
you
it at
really
uni.
after?
Yeah, the only issue I had was the fact the internet didn't work, but now I've got it fixed and I can stream. I had a laptop that I could have streamed from, but the fans are really loud on it, so I didn't want to like ruin it. Also, how's your Twitch going, dude? Are you still streaming a lot, or because I haven't checked? Like, I haven't been on Twitch at all, like watching or streaming in ages, which is why like I haven't been able to speak to you for ages. But like, I'm really happy to be back though. Like, it's made my nice. Yeah, I'm so happy to be back though, because it's like a just miss it, honestly. Like I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it since I got here, but haven't been able to because of the issue. Now the issue's gone. It's amazing, and I'm happy again.
Lower floors are now at level red
Trying
alpha.
to fix something.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my crew
Right.
and you busted out of here.
Fixed. This one.
Only 3?
Right.
I'll be
Nice.
sure
I'm
to
back.
try harder next time.
Hey Seamus, dude, how
What
are
say
you?
we aim for 100?
Yeah, I know it's a bit of a random game to be playing because it's like... Thanks, man. It's really nice to talk to you again. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a random game to play, but I just fucking love Batman. He's one of my favorite... I'm not really a fan of DC, but he's one of my favorite DC superheroes.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption.
I'm playing on hard, and the one thing I can never get used to, because I got so used to playing on normal mode,
Everyone in the room
is the lack of punch indicators.
You know how I do
Fuck.
love a captive audience.
Yeah, it's the lack of indicators when they're about to punch you. Like, they don't tell you they're gonna... Also, I might miss a few chat messages or something like that during this stream. That's just because, like... well, I won't miss them, I'll get to them, but it's... I've got to focus, like, to not get killed, because... I used to be really good at playing this game and, like, free flow combat systems. But then I lost... I don't know, I just started to suck at them. I think it's just because I didn't play in ages, but... How do you even get, like, a sentence of above 100 years? I'm assuming things like actual, like hard crimes, like murder and stuff, but to get a combined time between 4 people of 700 years is ridiculous. Also, for the time, I think this game is really, like, really well designed. I mean, this came out in 2010, around that time, which, I mean, it just looks awesome. Also, this is one of the first good superhero games that there were. Well, not first. I mean, Spider-Man 2 was good, and the PS, like, Spider-Man 2 was a good superhero game, but other than that, there haven't been really many. It's possible the judges wouldn't do that, as most I've heard is actually... there is one person I heard who... He didn't actually get sentenced for it, he nearly got a sentence for it. Called Sean Atwood, who was an ecstasy dealer in Arizona, and he nearly got 200 years, or nearly got something like that, and he, like, ended up getting his sentence shortened, so he didn't actually have to face an entire 200-year sentence. But it was because it wasn't just because he was like just selling a bit of ecstasy. Not that there is ever like a small amount of drugs to sell, but it was like he was selling it in mass levels. It was like ridiculous.
Of course it is.
And when he got caught, they were like very, very hard on him. And there were a few other crimes in there as well that got thrown in with it, like what were the other ones? I think I'm not sure if because he did certain drugs as well, like he didn't just sell them.
Busy.
So I'm guessing that got added on and just conspiracy and stuff like that. But I mean, he's like, it's weird because if you look at the guy and if you watch his videos, he doesn't seem like a hardened criminal. Not that he is. He actually seems like a genuinely nice person. Wonder what El Chapo's gonna get. Has El Chapo? I honestly thought he died. I didn't know that he. I remember him escaping from prison a few years ago, or escaping from a jail thing. But yeah, that guy's gonna get a massive sentence. It's gonna be ridiculous.
What happened?
This guy's eyes are huge.
You're lucky to be alive.
He must have gone this way. Door's jammed.
He looks so dim. Yeah, oh wait, no, that's Pablo Escobar I was thinking of. Yeah, no, El Chapo's alive. Broke out of jail a few times. Honestly, he deserves at least life. Oh yeah, definitely.
You need help?
I saw
I work better alone.
yeah, I remember when I saw him breaking out of jail. It was
Franklin, can you hear me?
there was a video of him like jumping into a tunnel where he got met by a motorbike or something and just drove off. I don't know how you can not realise a big ass tunnel being made underneath a prison and then a hole being dug big enough for a man of his size to jump through. He's quite large.
He's running free in
That's not a small operation.
Is my dad still there?
But
Commissioner Gordon is safe.
didn't
Joker's not
Pablo
far.
Escobar,
Stay in contact.
did he die before he got caught, or the tunnel literally had it leaks? What the hell? That's not just something that happens. That's a huge, like, him getting sentenced is, that's good. Like him escaping from jail and stuff is gonna heavily affect his sentence. Like, even though he's definitely gonna get loads anyway, this is just gonna exacerbate it to an extreme level. Also, I learned a but an interesting fact about this game yesterday. That
These old gargoyles.
okay, any other gargoyle? That whilst you're swinging to gargoyles or vantage points, they can't see you, because this animation where you're swinging between doesn't actually register with the NPCs. You essentially just teleport from point to point. That's all they see. So I can grapple right in front of a character, like zip past them, and they won't see me unless they see me get to the point or go from where I was standing. Which I found weird, because when I was a kid, I always used to try and avoid, like, playing this game, I always used to try and avoid getting, like, going past people, when I could have easily just gone past a lot easier and not had to fiddle about a lot. Let me skip the phone call. Okay. Oh wow, I didn't realise I could actually skip the phone call. That's awesome.
Try the radio. Control should
The only boss I ever actually struggle with in this game is the Poison Ivy fight, because there's just so much to dodge, it gets ridiculous. And I don't have a very good... I'm not good at dodging in games. It's why I struggled with Spider-Man when I first started. But after a while of that, I got really used to it. But the Poison Ivy fight in this, I had to take like a few attempts before I could actually beat it. Have any of you guys played this game before, or are you, because I think I remember Seamus saying that you haven't, or something like that, or that's someone else. But anyway, because the Arkham games are probably one of my favourite series, and I've actually been wanting to play it for ages on here, but I didn't think I'd be able to. Have I got to talk to this guy first? Come on, let me talk to you. I need to save their lives. Anyway, yeah, this is like one of my favourite favourite game series, just because, like, I wasn't even that big of a Batman fan before I played them, honestly. Like, I liked a few of the films. I was really young, so what I didn't really. But I think these games do a really good job at like making, because Batman is quite a mainstream hero anyway. They just like make him even more mainstream. But also, it's so well written, and like, I don't even mind the Arkham Knight. I heard a lot of shit about the Arkham Knight being, like, because I know it was buggy when it first released, but I heard I heard loads of people shit talk that game just because, like, they said the writing was bad, the story was. Oh, okay. I think it was Francis that said he didn't play it. Then I just remember one person saying, like, one of my friends telling me they haven't played it. But yeah, like. I know a lot of people that complain about Arkham Knight, and I don't know why. Like, it's like an awesome game. The Batmobile, like, I don't even mind the Batmobile. That was another main complaint of it, that they focus too much on the Batmobile. Like, it's a long ass game, especially if you complete, like, because I 120% completed it because I did loads of side missions as well. So I got through quite a bit of it and ended up. Just cut that. I don't need to cut the Joker teeth. I really like the XP they give me because XP's great. I don't really try to level up in games, but if I see something that gives me. Why is this guy like chanting at me? Anyway, if I see something I like, if I see something interesting on the way to do a mission in a game, I'll just collect it or stuff like that. But I don't go out of my way generally to collect things or to like the Riddler trophies. The only time I've really gone out of my way to collect those is in Arkham Knight when I completed that. And I wanted to see the ending myself because I knew it was on YouTube, but I thought I might as well because I really enjoyed that game. And I spent fucking ages going around looking for those Riddler trophies, and it was just so annoying because, like, they're not. Some of them aren't even riddles; they're just sitting there. I don't understand what's a riddle about. It's sitting there. This one annoys me because you don't kill it or like you don't knock it out, whatever. It just runs at you. And slams you. Okay, special combo throw. Cool, nice, thanks. Alright. Yeah, I like how, like, Bane is easier to beat than this thing. Not that this thing's, like, hard to beat or that it damages you, I just mean that it, like, you last long. This thing doesn't get knocked out by you as easy as the other Titans do. I'm not sure if you can actually knock this thing out. I never have. It always has a heart attack or some shit before I do get to that point. But imagine how fucking painful that transformation must be. It reminds me of the Harry Potter werewolf transformations in yeah, when you see Lupin turn into a werewolf, or I'm making that up and I can't remember because I haven't seen that film in ages. And like his spine starts popping out and and it just looks gross and ridiculously painful. That's what this reminds me of, especially Joker's one at the end where his ribs are sticking out and his fingers. Yeah, okay. Oh, the other day when I was playing this again, it took like that. It just kept going around. Like I kept hitting it. I kept knocking it, like making it run towards. I kept hitting it, and it just wouldn't die. It took about 5 minutes before it went to that cutscene, and it like dies. Oh fuck! God, I have to wait for this guy to get up and be slow at his job.
Quick, get in here before more of them come.
Check something quickly. Okay, tight.
Batman, I'm over here.
Unfortunately, gonna start my stream, so I'll drop you a massive like. Hey, dude. I'll lurk you too. Thank you. Like, it was really awesome to speak to you. So I'll just quickly, yeah, no, it's cool, man. I'll just quickly get that up on my thing. But it was nice to speak to you, dude. And I'll be streaming tomorrow. So if you're in, or on Twitch, yeah, just jump in. It would be awesome to catch up. Levi. 43. There you go, I'm on your channel, so when you start your stream I'll lurk you and yeah, support you like with the extra view.
I
Skip, skip, skip. There's no prompt to skip in this. You just sort of have to figure it out for yourself.
Something's wrong here. The main security loop is locked.
While he's... Oh, come on. I don't know how Joker managed to hack into the thing so easily. I'm guessing he has like a lot of people working for him on the outside. Because he doesn't seem like the most educated man in security systems. Or being able to hack into them. Okay, new location found. Nice. Oh wait, no, Riddler trophy found. I've no.
Batman, what's happening? Bruce.
It's so weird hearing their like skipping through the conversations because you get an occasional word. So it's like, Batman, what's happening? Bruce, and then nothing else. Also, facial recognition systems have come a long way in recent history. I'm pretty sure that like they'd be able to identify Batman by the lower half of Bruce Wayne's face. Also, I love how once you're on the last enemy, it just takes one combo to end them. Like, you don't have to take a massive... No, you don't have to go through an entire fight with them, you just kick them in the head and they're done.
Setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan?
Okay, let's
Isolate
set up
something
crime
in that room
scene.
unique to both?
I know exactly where the stuff in this is because I've already done it
Follow traces
like yesterday.
of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere.
So let's follow traces of his
I've got a
bourbon.
trail.
That's great.
Or
You follow
vervin.
it.
I don't know how to
I'm
pronounce that
grabbing
word.
every reference to Arkham I
Because
can
some
find.
people pronounce it differently,
Useful here.
and I don't know why. I used to call it bourbon, but
Transport to
that's
upper
very
floor.
wrong. It's like I used to call lingerie lingerie, and I still do
Security
because
level is
that's
now
how you spell it.
Orange Alpha.
That's how I'm gonna say it. But yeah, I was so confused when I heard that lingerie was pronounced lingerie because like it just didn't make any sense to me. I was like, what? Why? That's not a thing. You're fucking with me. Also, I've just gone the wrong way. I just said I knew the way, and I went the wrong way. I think I'm still going the wrong way. Because I'm too lazy to go back and admit that I've gone the wrong way. Okay, I have gone the wrong way. I know where I'm meant to be going, but I don't know how to get there. Like, I know the location I need to be at, but I can't just run there. Should be able to, but... I don't know why, it's just such a maze here. It's really annoying when you've got to go through at the end of the game once you've... Also, the one problem with this game is once you've completed it and beaten Joker, it makes sense story-wise that they'd have the asylum under control again and like inmates wouldn't just be walking around. But when you're exploring, there is nothing to do other than collect Riddler trophies after that, because all of the inmates are in their cells or are gone. They're just not even there. And you don't have to deal with them anymore, which means you... Like, there's nothing to do after you complete the game. There's no post-game content, there's no like extra side missions. I think that's the thing that this game was missing, is side missions, just because... Oh wait, wrong way. I don't need to... I was going to go to Scarecrow's lair, but there's no point me going there yet, because I can't scan...
Gordon was taken up to the surface in the elevator. If I want to follow them,
I can't
need to do
scan
this the
items.
old-fashioned way.
Not items, riddles. Okay, let's go. We've got this. Shimmy along, shimmy along, shimmy along. Alright.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I got
So this game is surprisingly glitch-free. There's only been 1 or 2 occasions where anything like game fucking has happened to me. And I've had to give up. No, and I've had to stop playing or reload it or anything. But that could just be because it's been out for so long, they've had time to completely refine it. Whereas if it had just come out, it would probably be a clusterfuck. I don't see how they could have, like, how they managed to fuck up as badly as they did on the release of Arkham Knight for PC. Because now it's a really good game. When they first released it for PC, they only had, like, I think it was... And if Steve's in here, he can confirm it was 12 staff working for Rocksteady Montreal or whatever it was that... I think that's who developed it. But, yeah, there was only, like, 12 people working on it. So it ended up just being completely unplayable at one point. Because it just either wouldn't open or it kept crashing or something like that. And it was super... Like, because there was such a small amount of people working on it as compared to the console game. the optimization was awful. Like, it barely worked. And it barely ran. Okay, scan the Arkham Chronicle. Nice. Okay.
Joker was right.
Hello. Also, I feel like they could have more variety in the, like, character designs. Because all of the inmates are the same, but I guess designing that many, wait. Anyway, I guess, like, that would have been really annoying to do, to design, like... And they were on quite a limited time schedule as well, like, they were really, not restrained, but... There was an awful deadline or something, like, because they got greenlit and given a date to release it on, or a rough amount of time to release it on. But because they'd only just... But they'd only acquired the rights a bit before this date, so they had to work on it really fucking quickly. So the fact that it was such a massive success is quite a surprise, because I mean, quite a lot of people, I assume, could have just looked at it and gone, oh, it's just another superhero game, it's going to suck like the rest of them. But no, they seem to have done really well with this, and marketing it, and like actually getting it out there. The only Arkham game I don't like is Origins, but I don't really count that. Because, like, I don't know how you can change the design of an already established character. Like, they make the Joker look completely different to the way he does in this. Which just doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, he literally already looks like... we already know what the Joker looks like in this universe. Maybe if it was the first game, cool, design him however you want. But we know what he looks like in this.
Did it work?
And...
Of course not.
Like,
I'll get back
I
to you
don't know,
when I
it's
reach the end
weird.
of the trail.
And the design of the game is just so different. I know it was made by different people, but you'd think they'd use like similar assets, or base it on the same assets, and try and keep it as close to the originals as possible, but it's just not what they wanted to do. And as a result, their game... Well, I don't know if it was a commercial flop, but I know it is known by players as not being as good as the other ones, because it just wasn't. The story wasn't even as good. And the boss fights were kind of annoying, like the... Why would I... Okay.
Oracle.
Anyway,
Joker's
yeah,
control of the cell block transfer corridor.
I can't remember the story exactly. Something about Black Mask and blah blah blah. Because I haven't played that game in ages. I might go back and play that eventually, because I think I can't remember if I even completed it. Because I know I've completed every other Batman except for that one. Potentially.
Find it differently past them.
Remember, I used to have an old. Has anyone here played Batman Begins? It was on the original Xbox and it was on the PlayStation as well. The PS2. That Batman game was amazing. I'm really surprised they like that it didn't end up as six. Actually, no. Yeah, what I said earlier was wrong. This isn't the first superhero game. It was the original Batman. That game was fucking awesome. It was the Batman Begins. So it was a. Is it Christopher Nolan? Yeah, it was the Chris Nolan Batman game. And the design was good, the missions were good, it just looked awesome. Like, I fucking love that game. I remember I played it when I was a kid, which is probably why I have, like, I enjoy it so much, because of the nostalgia. But, like, I mean, I still think it holds up. I did play it quite recently. And even the driving section in that for the time is really good. Like, the controls aren't dodgy, like most games of the time driving was. Like Driver, a game entirely about driving with awful driving controls and character controls. Gonna take this guy out. Okay, these stealth sections are probably my favourite bits of these games. Let's make... if he goes that way, I can just drop down and strangle him. Just gotta wait and see which way he goes, so I can either go there or here. Actually, if I go in here, it doesn't matter what way he goes. I'm surprised that guy didn't hear that. I just made a fucking, like, straining noise.
He doesn't stand a chance. Oh, you guys are the best. Well, best I can find on such short notice.
I like how the game progresses in difficulty. It feels like quite a natural thing as well. It's like a... What I mean by that is, like, it doesn't just go from really easy to really hard. It doesn't stay really easy. They add in different things like the heart monitors, and actually I'm not sure if those ones are in this game, but like, and a lot more armed guards, and it feels a lot like the challenge feels good. It doesn't feel like it's too challenging, but it doesn't feel like it's like ridiculously easy, and I could have done it when I was 5, because I'm bad at games now, but when I was 5 I was fucking horrendous at games. I remember I used to get, if anyone's played the original Harry Potter games on PS2 or the PC or whatever you played them on, those games are amazing, and I actually really want to like make videos on those if I ever get the chance to. If anyone want to see that, but I've completed them all, and I still own all of them on PS2, and like, I used to be like so bad at that, and that's not even a challenging game, but it is because I was like 3 or 4 at the time. I remember I used to play it before school, but a lot of the time when I was a kid, what I'd do is get my uncles to play it for me, and then, because they were like, they're quite good at video games, so I'd get them to play it for me, and then whilst they were playing it, or no, after they'd finished playing it and they'd saved, like, I got my Uncle Ozzy to pass a mission for me once, and then deleted the save the next day. So he's completed the game for me again, and I deleted it again. And I just used to do that. I used to just delete the game and get him to play it again for me, and then I just walk around like just quoting the game endlessly, even though I did play quite a bit of the game, but there was just missions I couldn't do. Like, I couldn't beat the Basilisk when I was a kid. Okay, come on. Can this guy piss off?
Be careful.
Jump over, jump over. Yeet. Hello.
Don't worry, boys. You can do it. He doesn't stand a chance.
It's kind of ironic that he's saying that right now, as I kill his last man, and I do definitely stand a chance.
They were just like family.
And now I've got to solve my first riddle, after finding out that Officer Bowles is dead, because the Riddler is probably the most annoying part of this game. I don't like him as a villain, especially not in this game, just because his riddles aren't riddles most of the time. Some of them are, like you'll see in a minute, but a lot of the time it's just collect this trophy, and I don't like collection missions, and I really don't like having to collect all of that shit so that I can actually, no subject. That's literally a subject. I've got to wait for him to talk to me, haven't I? Yeah.
Yes, it is I.
And I can't actually skip this broadcast either.
And more importantly, your intellectual superior.
Also, the Riddler is... I like how in the last game, when it's revealed that Batman is Bruce Wayne to, like, the world, the Riddler's like, haha, trying to play me and getting Bruce Wayne to pretend to be you. Clever move. And it's like, no, Batman's Bruce Wayne. And I like how he doesn't even try to correct him, he just leaves it.
Careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed.
Okay, haha, Quincy Sharp, I get it. There you go. Scan the object. Nice, I've actually got it now. Right. Now I'm just gonna go do the other one as well, because, like, I only recently... Wait, no. I did it once before, but... Yeah, I don't want to talk to you yet, Potato Head. The design of the male characters in this game always just look like a Mr. Potato Head, where they've just like stuck bits on and either made him angry for an inmate or happy. No, not happy, but like not a violent criminal for a guard. Wow.
Don't get too full
Yeah,
of yourself.
that actually took me ages to
It only
do when I was
gets
younger
harder
though.
here.
Because I could see the question mark and I could tell there was something there, but I couldn't work out how to solve the riddle.
It was a massacre.
So I never saw the dot, so like I never realised I had to complete that. Skip. Alright. Zoom. Let me in. Okay. I'm just trying to get through this like relatively quickly, and mate, you don't know Jack about Golf and Tune and find out? Oh, it's the Jack Ryder one. Nice. Anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to like get through this pretty quickly because I did all of this the other day. So I just want to get back up to a point where I haven't played literally in the past 2 days. Also, I just want to like say, if you're watching and you enjoy the video or the stream or whatever you're watching on, because this is going to go to YouTube after, and you're enjoying it and you want to see more, it would really help me out if you could follow my channel, and it would mean a lot to me because I mean I'm trying to reach affiliate and like every follow helps, and because like the only thing I really need to get now is the 50 followers, which is something I'm kind of struggling with, but like it's happening slowly, and I don't know, I really enjoy streaming, not because like even if I didn't have followers or viewers, I'd still really enjoy it because I don't know, after I do it I just feel good because I get to sit and like vent a bit and just play games that I enjoy, and I mean get to talk to new people as well and like meet new people and network with other streamers, and it's just really fun. I never actually thought about, well, I've always wanted to do it, but I never thought I'd actually end up like, I never even thought I'd get like as many followers as I already have, so I'm really like happy about that, which is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna drop this over here and run away. Warning, Batmobile sensor alert. Oh no.
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the
I
alarm.
don't see the point in
If she's
attacking
still
the
got Gordon
Batmobile.
with her, he could
It's a
get hurt.
fucking tank
Okay, done.
that
The
other
Batmobile
cars
is
with
still
rockets
parked
cannot
outside
destroy.
the intensive treatment
You're a
facility
man.
in Arkham North. I've sent you the schematics for
You're
the
not going to
entire
be able to
island.
break it.
I've marked
And
key
even if you
locations
slightly
like your
dent it,
car.
Thanks, Oracle.
I'm sure it will do more damage to you if you attempt it. Also, Batman will just come and kick your ass. Oh fuck, they saw me. Yeah. I guess the thing I might have heard about them not being able to see you while you're swinging along might not be true. I'm pretty sure it is though. Like, I've heard that from multiple people, but they did see me and shoot me while I was swinging, so I am confused. I'm gonna research that after the stream, but also I'm gonna try and unlock inverted takedown next as my as my next like level up option, just because I use that, you know, in the stealth sections we did earlier, I use that so fucking much because it's so useful, because you never because everyone walks under the gargoyles and you end up just like, yeah, everyone end up walking under the gargoyles, so you just like you can take them out so easily. And they don't barely even notice you whilst you're up there, like, unless you're on a bit with bombs, which I think comes later in this game or it's in the next game. But unless you're on a bit with bombs or explosives on the rafters, it's really not that bad, like, because you can just go from point to point, they'll lose you, and then you can just continue to do what you were doing anyway. I'm always surprised by the amount of damage that these people did to the Batmobile. Because I saw the word gel on the screen and I was like... Anyway, yeah, I'm always surprised by the amount of damage they actually managed to do to it with just pipes. Because this thing is meant to be like... not invincible, but ridiculously strong.
There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon.
I'm just going to quickly go to the seesaw because I need to... Okay, no, I'm going to go to the seesaw and do this. And also, I know exactly where his pipe is, so, like, I'll just find him, like, I don't, yeah. That wasn't a sentence. I don't know what that was. That was just gibberish. That just came out of my mouth because why not? Pretty sure he's just up the stairs, like over there.
Strange. This is Gordon's pipe. Barbara gave it to him.
Okay, yeah.
There's no way he'd leave.
I literally yesterday all I did was the Scarecrow mission.
Gordon's favorite.
So I got up to the Scarecrow mission,
Smarter than he looks.
did that,
Trail to follow.
and then when
Oracle, I found a pipe.
okay,
It has your father's initials carved
come
on.
on. Oh wait, I can skip this. I forgot.
Security doors are
Anyway,
I'm going to have to find another way
yeah, I did the
around
Scarecrow
to
mission and then
find
just turned it off for a bit
Gordon's
because it was like 8 in the morning, and I'd
trail. The wall ahead.
been asleep for ages. No, yeah, it was 8 in the morning, and I woke up at 1, so I just went like, because I slept like all day the day before. Woke up at 1 AM, couldn't sleep again, so I just sat and played Batman for a while. I played Arkham Knight for ages. I didn't just get to the Scarecrow mission after like 7 hours of playing. But I'm not going to be able to play Arkham Knight, unfortunately, though, on my channel. I don't know how that guy doesn't notice this. The guy just dropped a fucking hammer. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to be able to play Arkham Knight because it's not... It's quite... While it is optimized, it's still quite a new game, and it's still quite CPU intensive for an i5 processor. But after Christmas, I can play all the fucking PC games I want, and I'm so excited for that because, like, I feel like that will help me, because I own so many games on PC already that I could stream, but my PC isn't good enough to stream them, so I have to be careful about what I stream and stuff like that. Alright, there's not a gun here. Right. Oh fuck, why would you tell him? Anyway, yeah, so I have to be careful about what I play, so I don't, have I unlocked combo takedowns yet? Because I haven't got a prompt for it, and I just tried doing it and it wouldn't let me. But yeah, I literally, on my Steam, I own like 70 games, and I just, half of them will not run while trying to stream. The only I'm quite surprised I managed to get this to run, to be honest. Like, my PC's quite good, but I massively overestimated how, like, good the graphics of this game. But, not that it's got bad graphics, it's just, like, I thought it would be more, I thought my PC would take more of a hit while running it. But yeah, I mean, I could technically play them on my laptop and then stream using my PC, but my laptop is loud as hell, and I think it would get kind of annoying just having a from the fans in the background. Luckily it doesn't take damage from being electrocuted, but if you hit anyone into these, they just go right out. Alright, where's inverted takedown? Yes. Most useful fucking thing you can unlock in this game.
I'm over here.
Yeah, I'm only going to stream for another 16 minutes, because even though it's only an hour for the Batman stream, I did also do an hour and a half Red Dead Redemption stream. So that'll be like 2 hours overall, and I feel like that's a good time to stop because I do also have 3 deadlines coming up this week because it's like the end of term. Term ends in 3 days. Well, no. Yeah, no. I finish in 3 days, so I have 3 deadlines in the next 3 days that I need to meet. Zaz is counting on you finding his work. Get it? Because it's all, I'm pretty sure it's because it's all over his body, but I don't remember. Something to do with his like tally marks. I like how he saves the space on like his forehead or something to mark that he killed Batman. It's just such a large space for him to like dedicate to just, yes, look, I killed Batman. I understand it's probably like it would be a massive achievement to kill Batman. Not that I'm suggesting you go out and try and kill Batman, because 1, he doesn't exist, and 2, that just makes you a bit of an arsehole. But I mean, like, yeah, you'd probably get some mad bragging rights from that, to be fair. It does make sense he'd want to make that his, like, centerpiece.
I'm just sitting here watching watching cartoons. If any of you fine Blackgate rejects is bored,
I can't imagine the Joker just sitting there and watching like Ed, Ed and Eddie or some shit on a little TV while just waiting for Batman to come and kick his
I want
ass.
all the doctors rounded up. Search every
Just,
inch of the
like-
medical building.
He does, like, I know he jokes about it a lot.
I mean
I
it.
just can't imagine him watching cartoons. I feel like if he did watch a cartoon, he'd probably watch some shit like... I do like Rick and Morty, I'm not calling Rick and Morty shit. But he'd watch something like Rick and Morty. Because, I mean... Or Billy and Mandy. Billy and Mandy was fucking awesome. I don't care what anyone says. I've heard a lot of people shit talk it. But that show was dope. It was like... I used to watch Cartoon Network all the fucking time when I was a kid. And when Billy and Mandy was on, it was like my evening was set. Same with Ed, Ed and Eddie and the Cramp Twins, because that show was dope. Okay, just gonna check down here and go here. Anyway, how's everyone's day going? Let's try and get some chat going if anyone actually wants to talk. If you don't feel pressured. I don't want to be that guy.
Why does he need the doctors?
I understand some people just want to lurk. I do it sometimes. Makes sense. Alright, just gonna RB. Hello. I don't know how he can't see me. I'm literally right in his face. The only problem with doing this is that they know, like, you're on a beam. But I think if I cut them down in time, they won't notice. Also, fun fact, I actually own a Batarang. The Batarangs in this game have a specific shape to them. I own a replica of one of those that I got at Comic-Con, which was a fucking awesome experience. Comic-Con, not just buying a Batarang, that would have been kind of boring. But, you know, Comic-Con was awesome, and I went there as Captain America. And I bought the Batarang and like a Mjolnir necklace and just loads of random shit that I haven't actually used because using a Batarang is legal. And also, like, it just looks cool. And I'd definitely go again. And if anyone's thinking of going to Comic-Con, I'd recommend the hell out of it because that fucking like, it's so good. I mean, it's just loads of random stalls and like talks and stuff like that. But it's so fun. You meet loads of like-minded people and it's just great. It's like when I went to, come on, alright. Yeah, it's like when I went to... Oh fuck, someone's about to see me. Anyway, I've been to a few things similar to that and I can't remember what the other one was. So I went to London Film Comic Con, I also went to the Gadget Show, that was awesome, and Eurogamer, where I met so many awesome YouTubers, like the Sidemen, and I met Syndicate, and that was fucking dope. I remember when I was like 14, that was the highlight of my life at the time, because like I used to watch these guys all the time, and then just like I waited in line. Well, I didn't wait in line for 3 hours. I got my mom's boyfriend to wait in line for 3 hours because he was waiting so I could meet Syndicate. And fuck you, leave me alone. You a big gay. Oh, I'm such a moron. Sorry, guys. Rip.
Hey, someone help that baby.
He just kept turning around. I assumed he'd stopped that. Also, I need to stretch. I'm tired. And I've been, like, sitting down for ages. Fuck's sake, now I've got to do all of that again. To be fair, while this is not a hard game, I'm surprised that's the first time I've died so far. Because I always fucking die. Because I'm useless at this game. Not this game, at games in general. Right, I'm gonna go over here. Go down here, take out 2 with 1. Oh fuck, 2 birds, 1 stone. Right, let's just get this out. Spray paint the roof. Except it's not spray paint. Do not spray paint things with this, it's very dangerous. I've never actually made anything out of made any art out of spray paint before. I've sprayed spray paint on my face, which again, don't do that. It's a terrible idea. It makes you feel like shit. And sick. Like, it makes you feel sick. It's disgusting. Just if you ever have to... No, if you are ever in a situation, which I don't think anyone is stupid enough to be in, other than myself, of course. where you have the opportunity. He can't see me, can he? Okay. Where you have the opportunity to spray paint on your face. Don't. I didn't do it in like a doing drugs way. I did it in a joking, haha, look at this. And it was just awful. It was not something I would recommend anyone do. 2 hostiles detected. There's one over there. Okay, that makes sense. Get rid of this guy. Yeet. Joker face. Joker face? What do you mean, man? Do you mean when Joker came up and I died, or...? I need more context, dude. Alright, let's just jump on him. Yeet. I could have done that stealthy, but... Oh yeah, no, I actually did do a Joker face with the spray paint, didn't I? I was taking the piss and I got bored. And I got some red spray paint, which is on my shelf right now. And went right across and had a big...
You're safe now.
That was a very poor choice. It was a massive lapse in my judgment. And I'm not going to do it again.
Please.
Because there is literally no reason to do it. Do not spray paint. Hello. I'm over here.
I don't know what happened. One minute we were doing our evening rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took
Also, I'm so happy. This stream's going so well. I've got so much like chat interaction. It's awesome. Like, a lot recently, I've been getting a lot more chat interaction than I usually do. My original, when I first started streaming, it took like about a month before I even had anyone talk to me in chat that wasn't already someone that I was friends with. And even then, it was like 1 or 2 messages. But now, like, I've got people that actually talk, and it's just fun. Like,
Hold still. I'll get you free.
I know I'm here for like I do this to entertain you guys, but it is also like a lot of fun to speak to new people, and like it's entertaining for me to stream. Like, it's entertaining to talk to people while streaming. I don't know whether I'm saying that in a way that makes sense, so you know, it should be. But I think I am. But yeah, no, I just enjoy streaming. I think it's really fun. Quincy Sharp's a prick. Well, actually, I don't think he does anything wrong. I just don't like him. He just is not my kind of person. I don't like that man. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I don't know why I'm crouching to hide from them. They can't do anything to me, he says, as he dies. Oh, well, that actually really did hurt. Ow, I'm in so much pain. Okay, let's take these guys out. Oh, that was so fucking cool. Like, he didn't even look, he just grabbed his hand and elbowed him. Also, at some point, because I've never seen anyone on YouTube play it, maybe there's a reason for that. But you know the, if any of you have ever, because it was quite popular on the PS2, the original Lord of the Rings games. Those were fucking amazing. I don't, like, Lord of the Ring, the Fellowship of the Ring, I never even completed that one. But I really enjoyed the bits that I did play. And the, because I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, like the Middle-earth games, those are awesome. I did try to stream Shadow of Mordor once, no, Shadow of War once, but it didn't let me because it was too CPU intensive. Well, because my CPU sucks, is basically why it let me. But, yeah, I tried to, but I want to play the original Lord of the Rings games on, like, video or something. Or even if I don't, I'm just going to end up playing them again anyway, because I miss those games. I spent so long playing, like the Return of the King game was really good because, like, the battles in those games genuinely feel like you have, some, like, effect over the results, and, like, it's just nice. Like, you feel like you're actually achieving something in that game.
Don't worry, Doctor. I rescued you first, and now
I don't know if that makes sense. Like,
you wait here.
You have a genuine sense of accomplishment from beating, like, winning those wars. Yeah, I'm gonna rescue all these doctors, because I know I said I'd stop at an hour, but it might take just over an hour. I'm gonna rescue all the doctors, then I'm gonna leave you all alone and stop pissing you all off. Alright. Go up here and around here. Where is the... Okay, I was looking for the ventilation shaft that I came through, and I couldn't find it, and I thought I'd run past it and would have to go the really long ass way, and I didn't want to do that. When I was a kid, the scarecrow bit didn't scare me at all. I mean, I'm not sure if it's actually meant to be scary, but that bit didn't like scare me or freak me out or anything. The only thing that did freak me the fuck out in this game was the Killer Croc section where you've got to like sneak across and like...
You're safe now.
I mean, I know there is a strategy to that where you just run across, knock him down, and there are no stakes in it because if you just, as long as you keep knocking, like electrocuting him while he's running across at you, he can't do fuck all. He is absolutely useless because you have a way to prevent him. So as long, like, you can be as loud as you want and as fast as you want, and it has no bearing on it. Like, he will come for you more often. Why did that guy just jump down? He's scared. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, it won't let me zoom in because I'm in combat mode. Alright, that's fine. Anyway. Yeah, so... like... But I completed... No, what was it? But yeah, that bit actually genuinely felt tense to me. Like, I was... I'm trying to throw. It keeps giving me this prompt to throw, which is a thing I've never done before in this in the Arkham Asylum games. I don't think I have anyway. If I just hold A and X, it doesn't throw them. It just kicks. And like, he just does his standard attacks. I don't quite get what it wants me to do. A and X. Yeah, that's what I did. I actually did struggle on this bit yesterday. I don't know why. Or not yesterday, the other day when I was playing this. I don't know why. I just kept... Riddler trophy on the right to the balcony. Thanks, buddy. I know there's the riddle as well up here that I've got to get, but yeah, I know I've got to do the riddle as well. I just had to beat these guys first because it wouldn't let me scan the environment while they were alive.
Too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up.
Oh, do you mean that one, Seamus?
To the main event.
I can't remember how to get that. How do I get in there? Dude, do you remember how to get in there? Because I don't. Come on, Dr. Chen. I think that's his name. I can't remember.
I'm sorry. I tried to tell you.
Come on, speed up. I used to have a teacher called Mrs. Cheng, which is close to Chen. She was nice. I know that's really random. I just... like, seeing the name just reminded me. Yeah, I can't get that yet because I don't have my decoder thing. But as soon as I get that, I'm probably at the end of it. I won't do it on stream because it's long as hell. But I'll probably, when I get to finishing this game, I'll just go through and systematically get rid of the what have I got to do now? Yeah, okay, this way. I'm going the right way. Anyway, the last thing... Fuck's sake. Oh yeah. I'm probably not going to go through and take out all of the Riddler trophies during the streams, just because they take ages. There are so many. In Arkham Asylum, no, in Arkham Knight, I mean, there are 200. And that is so fucking long to collect all of them. Also, I'm about to kill someone as Batman, and I find it ridiculous that you can do this in the game. I know it sounds like I'm shitting on the game. I love this game. Genuinely. I really enjoyed this game. I'm not shitting on it. I just, I'm quite a negative person. I actually really enjoy it. But, yeah, as Batman in this, like, you can cut this dude down from, yeah, you can cut the dude, like, one of the inmates down and make him fall into the gas. And at the speed I saw, like, because the room filled up with gas earlier in, like, when I got rid of the room full of gas earlier, the people died basically instantly. So provided I take more than about 2 minutes to complete this guy's dead. Like, there is no way around that.
I can't let that man die.
I'm not gonna let him die. DT dubs, but like Batman does like say I can't let that man die, but he did just intentionally cut the fucking rope beneath him. That's some like shady, I don't like you sort of shit. Okay, and the next one is behind me. Oh, and there's those teeth as well. I'll get those. Let's get to it. Okay. And I've saved that man's life, because according to this, he's still unconscious.
Batman arrived just in the
I mean, no matter how long I left him in there, he'd be unconscious, but I think that's Batman's cowl trying to make his conscience feel less guilty about murdering a man. Also, I'm solving quite a lot of these riddles as I just go through, so I don't have to run around at the end of the game like a headless chicken and solve them. Oh wait, I can't find it. Oh, interview tape. Nice. I'd never listen to these. I never do it. I just always collect them. Also, it annoys me that I can't use my bat, like, claw yet. Because I know you have to unlock things as you go along. But there are so many bat claw, like, grates and fences that I could potentially, like, get into and get the Riddler trophies for, saving me time later. Yes, Francis, before you say it, speedrunning strats, even though this isn't a speedrun. But, like, it just doesn't let me because I haven't unlocked the thing yet.
And move slowly to their accommodation. Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our
Okay.
staff are here to help you.
So, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep. Oh, wait, no. Maybe. Sanatorium. Oh, tight, I found it. And there are about to be more people. And I'm gonna, yeah, I do need to leave after I beat these guys. I know I keep saying I'm gonna leave, but I do need to leave after I beat these guys just because I need to eat. I haven't eaten for ages, and the last thing I did eat wasn't like a full meal. It was just sort of a little snack. Oh, I'm just gonna drop down behind this dude. I don't know if I have smoke pellets in this one to get away from people that are shooting me, because if that's a new feature, I'm very surprised they didn't have that already. Also, I just want to quickly mention, people talk about how prepared Batman is for every situation, but they never go into the length of the extent of detail as to how prepared he is for every situation. You know, the example everyone gives about him having bat spray, shark spray in his bat helicopter. That means not only was he prepared to be attacked by a shark and had something on hand as if it was like an everyday thing, he was prepared for a shark attack whilst in midair. Like, it was in his helicopter. He was prepared to fight a shark in midair, which I just find hilarious because it's like, that's just not a situation you'd find yourself in ever. Except in the case of Batman, in which he did find himself in that situation. Also, I'm going for health instead of like combat stuff straight away. Like, I like to get my health up in this game first. That's just because it gets me like, I take a lot of damage. I don't dodge enough, so it just makes it easier for me in the end. Also, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to end the stream here because, well, I need to eat. And also because even though I've only done an hour of this, I also did an hour of Red Dead, so I've done... But if you're not following already, it would be really helpful if you could follow if you're watching the video on demand on YouTube. It would be really helpful if you could subscribe to my channel and like or comment or like do whatever you feel like it deserves, because I don't want to pressure anyone to do anything. And yeah.